back to my channel. I'm Courtney Toussaint, aka Consistently Courtney over on Instagram, and I'm happy to have you back here with me today. I am going to take you through a little tour of my kitchen, or at least tour of my favorite things in my kitchen, because I love them and I think you might love them too. So yeah, let's do it. The first thing on the list is protein. So you've heard me talk about these protein drinks before by Premier Protein. They are probably my favorite things ever. I use this instead of cream in my coffee now, pretty much as a replacement for milk now. And yeah, I really love them. They're like $8 for 4, last me honestly quite a really long time, because I don't drink a full one at one time. I pour a little bit in my coffee here and there, or use it as milk and cereal if I need to. But my favorite flavors so far are vanilla and caramel. Plain, I know, boring, simple, basic, but these two in pretty much any coffee that I've had, it's delicious. And it gives it a little bit of flavor, it makes it super creamy, but then, gives you a little bit of added benefits in there too, some extra protein. So I love them. You guys know I love them. I won't spend too much time on them. And then the second protein that I have mentioned before too, of course, is the Body Fortress protein. This stuff is super cheap. It's got 30 grams of protein per scoop. It doesn't upset my stomach either, which I think is really nice. Some whey proteins can be like really heavy, and after you drink them, you're like, oh my God, my stomach is killing me. This protein doesn't do that, which is really nice. And like I said, it's like cheap. It's $17, I think, for a tub. And technically it has about 18 servings in it if you go 1 scoop. But sometimes I don't even use a full scoop. Lasts me a long time. I really like it. I get chocolate and vanilla, so if I want chocolate or vanilla, I can, use one of those. Vanilla protein, you can pretty much put in anything and make it taste like whatever you want it to taste like. So vanilla protein, I think, is a huge staple in the kitchen, because literally, you can throw that shit in everything. So, get yourself some protein. My next favorite in my kitchen is my spices. I love spices. Probably my favorite thing to buy these days are like seasoning blends and different spice mixes and stuff like that, because you can change the taste of your food just by putting a different seasoning on it. So everybody eats chicken all the time, but why not truffle chicken with Parmesan, or Montreal chicken, or adobo chicken, or Mediterranean herb chicken? There are so many different flavoring blends that I can seriously get lost in the spice aisle, but I highly, highly, highly recommend getting in there and just see what looks good. If it sounds good, try it out. If you don't like it, give it to somebody else. I mean, it's really that simple. But the simplest way to make food taste better is put something on it. So invest in some seasonings, and soon you'll have a spice cabinet like mine. I mean, I've done pretty good, So you already know that one of my favorite places to shop is Walmart, and for the most part, I get all of my groceries at Walmart during the week, or, for the week. And they've been coming out with so many new things lately. Like, everything you want to try, I swear, is at Walmart. 3D Energy is going to be at Walmart soon. There's these big Instagram names that are, they're coming. So it's really exciting to get in there and to, try new things, because, they've got them, it's available, and they're relatively inexpensive. So, highly, 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 highly. Got so many spices now, I don't even know what to do with them. The next thing on my list is going to be greens powder. I use the Amazing Grass greens powder a few times a week now. I used to use it a little bit more consistently, but my stomach also kind of used to be in shambles. So I swear this stuff got my stomach and my digestion back on track. It makes me feel like I'm filling in all of the missing pieces that I'm missing with my diet. And it also has some really cool adaptogens and different mushrooms in here too. So it kind of is just like a wholehearted product that kind of fills in the gaps a little bit. I get this at Walmart, I get it at Target, sometimes even just the grocery store has it. I highly recommend. It comes in a bunch of different flavors. Of course, you can get greens powder from a bunch of different companies too, but my favorite thing about Amazing Grass is that one, it's organic, and two, they put a bunch of stuff in there. So not only does it have wheatgrass and greens, but like I said, it has adaptogens and different mushrooms in there. So this is stuff that's going to help you with your immunity, it's going to help you with your digestion, and it's going to, give you some of those vitamins and minerals and, balance you out and give you just all the stuff that you're missing. So highly recommend greens powder, especially if you don't have the best digestion ever. Take it at night, helps you digest the food that you've eaten during that day. And then, it's just, it's good for you. So, highly recommend. Nobody likes drinking boring water, right? So, don't drink boring water anymore. You can get these like Mio drops or these like True Lemon packets, even just liquid stevia from the grocery store, from Walmart, from Target, wherever. But this will make your water not so boring. Water is good for you, and I'm an active person, so I sweat. But yeah, so if you struggle drinking water, make it a little bit more flavorful, and then you're gonna drink more of it. Another one of my favorite things to do, which I did mention in my Amazon haul video, was to make BCAA slushies. So you take water and ice and a scoop of BCAAs and you blend it up in a blender, and you literally have an adult slushie that you can sip on all day long. So if you're struggling, just flavor it a little bit. Make it a little sweeter, maybe throw some lemons in there. I don't know, whatever you want to do. But yeah, these things are great. Now I think this one is just like an overall hack, but Walmart has the most delicious fluffy pita bread I have ever eaten in my whole life. It's like restaurant style pitas. Those Greek pitas that are fluffy? That's these. So these are Greek style pitas. These ones are just the white flour kind, but they do have the whole wheat kind too. And the, macros and stuff on them really aren't terrible. 200 calories, 2 grams of fat, 40 carbs, and 3 protein. So, it is a carb source, but it is delicious. And I highly recommend with some grilled chicken, a little Greek dressing, and some, Greek salad stuffed in there. It's so good. So this is just from Walmart, and probably the only place that I've ever found these fluffy Greek style pitas, but I'm telling you, I'm obsessed with them, and I buy them almost every single week. So these, so good. Now I had these in my meal prep video, but this is the cilantro and lime jasmine rice. It's like a little microwavable cup. I love this rice. The flavor of it is so good, and if you like anything like kind of like mojito-ish inspired, or that like fiesta inspired, cilantro and lime inspired, you are going to love this rice. This rice with some ground beef and some corn, lettuce, a little sour cream. Oh, so good. Makes me want this for dinner or for lunch so bad, so I might have to leave it out. If you are an OG follower, you know I'm obsessed with Kodiak cakes. If you want protein pancakes, if you want pancakes, if you want waffles, if you want anything, cakes or waffles, Kodiak cakes. Kodiak Cakes is the company or the brand to buy. You can mix a scoop of protein powder in these and easily boost the protein. The almond poppy seed flavor is my absolute favorite flavor. When I find this one at Target, you can find it at Target. I buy like 3 or 4 boxes at a time because you can't find it always, and it makes me really sad when I run out. Also, if you add a little tiny bit of lemon extract to the almond poppy seed flavor, then you kind of have like a lemon poppy seed. It's so good. So I highly, highly, highly recommend some Kodiak cakes. The buttermilk ones, you can literally make into any flavor that you want. You just have to add any flavor that you want to them, which is really, really freaking cool. So get them. Another one of my favorites is chia seeds. I am obsessed with chia seed pudding. I probably make the easiest chia seed pudding recipe ever. Let me know in the comments if you want a video with that in there. But I love chia seeds, and honestly Walmart is probably the best place to get them because I think this was like the cheapest and the biggest bag of chia seeds that I've ever bought in my entire life. So another one of my favorites in my kitchen, chia seeds. Gotta have them. So the last couple of things that I want to mention have nothing to do with food, but have to do with cooking food. So the first thing is, of course, my air fryer. I absolutely love my air fryer. It stays right on my kitchen counter all the time. We probably use it 3-4 times a week. You can literally cook almost anything in the air fryer, and it is the best investment ever for your kitchen. So if there is one appliance that I highly, highly, highly recommend and that you should absolutely invest in, it's the air fryer. Pork tenderloin, steak, chicken, French fries, anything that you would put in an oven, you can put in an air fryer, or anything that you would put on the grill, you can also put in the air fryer. It is the, and lastly is my mini waffle iron. This thing makes the teeny tiniest little waffles, and they are the cutest little things ever. And honestly, I just love that it's like cute and pink and small, and it's the easiest waffle maker to use and to clean. And I think I got it for like $10 on Amazon. So it's a freaking win. And yeah, you should get one too. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I hope you come back and watch the next one. Please like and subscribe and comment down below all of your favorite parts and, you know, what you want to see more of and what you want to see next. A wonderful rest of your day. Thanks for hanging out with me again, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.